High above the city of Cusco, Peru, at an elevation exceeding 12,000 feet, looms Sacsayhuamán, an ancient Incan fortress that continues to confound experts and captivate imaginations. Its colossal stone walls, assembled with a precision that challenges modern engineering, stand as a testament to a civilization that thrived without the wheel, iron tools, or a written alphabet. Built in the 15th century, during the peak of the Inca Empire, Sacsayhuamán's construction remains one of history's most tantalizing unsolved puzzles. How did the Incas achieve this architectural marvel, and what secrets lie buried in its stones? Constructed under the reign of Emperor Pachacuti and expanded by his successors, Sacsayhuamán crowns a plateau overlooking Cusco, the Incan capital. The site's defining feature is its three-tiered zigzag walls, stretching over 1,000 feet, and forming a striking outline against the Andean landscape. The stones that compose these walls are staggering, some exceed 100 tons, comparable to the weight of 2 fully loaded semi-trucks, and are carved from limestone and andesite, sourced from quarries miles away. What sets Sacsayhuamán apart is the flawless fit of these irregularly shaped blocks, interlocked so tightly that a sheet of paper cannot slip between them, all without a trace of mortar. The sheer scale and accuracy of this feat, achieved across rugged terrain, defy easy explanation. Spanish chroniclers, documenting Incan oral traditions after the 1532 conquest, described a workforce of tens of thousands, laboring for decades, to haul stones into place. But the mechanics of this process remain elusive. One plausible method involves ramps and rollers, perhaps logs or rounded stones, combined with ropes woven from llama tendons or tough Andean grasses. Evidence of ramp-like structures near other Incan sites supports this idea, yet the logistics of dragging a 100-ton boulder uphill for miles, often from quarries like Huacoto or Rumicolca, strain credulity without machinery. The Incas' stoneworking skills offer another clue. Artisans likely used smaller stones, bronze chisels, and hammerstones, to rough out blocks at the quarry, then transported them for final shaping on site. Some scholars suggest they employed a trial-and-error technique, painstakingly grinding each stone against its neighbor to achieve the seamless fit. Levers and wooden poles might have hoisted the stones into position, but the absence of cranes or pulleys leaves the lifting process a mystery. The wall's durability, standing firm through centuries of seismic activity, hints at an intuitive understanding of structural engineering, possibly informed by observing the natural landscape. Beyond practical theories, alternative ideas abound. Local Quechua stories tell of a plant-based acid, or mystical liquid, that softens stone, allowing it to be molded. Others speculate about acoustic levitation, or forgotten technologies, fueled by the stone's mirror-like polish and uncanny precision. While these notions lack scientific backing, they reflect the awe inspired by Sacsayhuamán's otherworldly craftsmanship. The stone's origins add another layer of intrigue. The limestone came from nearby quarries, but the harder andesite was sourced from sites up to 20 miles away, across rivers and steep inclines. How did the Incas move them? One possibility is a network of human relay teams, passing the stones hand to hand, or dragging them in shifts. Another theory posits the use of temporary canals or sledges, with workers channeling water to ease the journey. Excavations have uncovered stone highways, worn paths suggesting heavy traffic, but the energy required to mobilize such weights remains staggering. Some blocks bear marks that might indicate dragging or rolling, yet, the tools and techniques remain speculative. The mathematical sophistication of Sacsayhuamán's design deepens the enigma. The stone's polygonal shapes, some with as many as 12 angles, fit together in patterns that suggest advanced geometric planning. The Incas relied on quipus, knotted cords used for accounting, and possibly measurement, but how they translated this into precise stone cutting is unknown. The walls zigzag layout aligns with astronomical events, like the solstices, hinting at a celestial blueprint. This precision has withstood time. While colonial structures in Cusco have crumbled in earthquakes, Sacsayhuamán's interlocking stones absorb and dissipate tremors, a feat modern builders envy. When the Spanish arrived, they were dumbstruck. Chronicler Pedro Cieza de Leon called it the greatest and most magnificent work he'd seen, while others dubbed it the work of demons, or a pre-Incan race. In truth, it was an Incan masterpiece, though the invaders quarried its smaller stones to construct cathedrals and homes, reducing its original scope. What remains, about 20% of the site, still awes. Sacsayhuamán's purpose fuels further debate. Its commanding position and robust walls suggest a defensive role, possibly against rival tribes like the Chancas, whom Pachacuti defeated, before embarking on his building spree. Yet, its polished stones and alignment with sacred geography point to ritual use. The zigzag pattern may represent lightning, a symbol of the god Ilapa, or the teeth of a puma, tying it to Cusco's puma-shaped urban plan. During the 1536 siege of Cusco, Incan rebels used it as a stronghold against the Spanish, proving its military value. Likely, it blended practicality and reverence, a dual-purpose marvel. The construction methods may have been a closely guarded secret, passed down orally among Incan masons. Some researchers propose the Incas used template stones, or clay models, to plan the cuts, while others point to their deep knowledge of the Andes geology, selecting stones that naturally fractured into usable shapes. Experiments with replica tools, such as bronze chisels and river rocks, show the Incas could shape stone, but replicating the scale and speed of Sacsayhuamán eludes us. In 1980s tests, engineers using cranes struggled to match the Incas' precision, underscoring the gap between then and now. Today, Sacsayhuamán is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing adventurers and scholars alike. Its stones whisper of a civilization that harnessed human will and environmental mastery to achieve the impossible. Modern Peruvians celebrate it during Inti Raymi, the Incan Sun Festival, held near the site each June. Yet, its full story remains out of reach. Was it sheer labor, ingenious tools, or something lost to time? Sacsayhuamán stands as a monument to human potential and a challenge to our understanding. In an era of instant solutions, its silent stones keep their secrets, inviting us to ponder the unexplainable. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on ancient mysteries, spirituality, and self-development.